Hello Humanoids, welcome to Robotics and it's me Harishankar. Last video we saw a short video of our new project Pico Hash using Raspberry Pi Pico. Now in this part 1 video we are going to see the design and assembly steps. Also then in the upcoming video we will see how to add more advanced features and enhance the robot. If you did not subscribe the channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for instant notification. Like, comment and share the video. If you have any doubts or suggestions, please drop a message in the comment box or official Instagram page. Now let's dive into the video. This is the new upgraded 3D design for Pico Hash compatible with MG995 servo motor. Yes, it's similar to Mini Hash, but I have done some enhancement in the 3D design which makes the robot easy to use and assemble. Each part having a subpart which has to be assembled together using M3 10mm screw. I have mentioned the link in the description for 3D files. In the 3D file, you will get STL file of all the parts, Fusion 360 and a step file. If you want to modify or alter the design, you can use the Fusion 360 file to modify it. You can use the basic Cura setting to print all the files. I have used 0.2 mm with 20% in fill, which is more than enough for Pico Hash. As you can see, I have printed all the 3D files. Apart from 3D printed parts, these are the components we need. 8 MG995 servo motor. Each hand and legs will have 2 servo motors. Next, one SG90 micro servo for head. Next, Raspberry Pi Pico module. Next, PCA 9685 16-channel servo drive. Next, LM2596 DC-DC buck converter. Next, 1.3 inch 128 x 64 pixel OLED display. Next, a 12 volt battery. I have connected 3.7 volt lithium ion batteries, which is more than enough. Next, a small PCB board to assemble the components and make a mini circuit for the robot. Next, male and female header pins. Next, a small on-off switch. Next, a 3D printed servo horns. You can find the designs along with the 3D files. Next, male and female jumper wires. And finally, M3 10mm screws to assemble the robot parts. It starts with assembling the leg. Now gather the parts for robot leg. Next, insert the servo motor into the leg part and use M3 screws to fix it. As we did for previous robotic projects, we need to set the servo motor at its initial position before fix it. These are the servo initial position of the robot. Refer this simple diagram to set the servo angle. As per the diagram I showed, I have connected the circuit. For a 5 volt input, I am using a 5 volt adapter. If you have a voltage regulator, you can use it. Once the circuit connection is over, connect the Pico module to your computer, then open Tony IDE and install MicroPython. Once it is installed, open the downloaded source files using File Open. You can find the download link in the description. As you can see, I have already opened it. Since we are using PCA9685 servo drive, we are going to control the servo motor using I2C communication. There are two library files which are PCA9685.py and servo.py that I found online to control the PCA9685 servo drive. By using these library files, we can control the servo angle. As I mentioned in the circuit, data pin connected to pin 0 and clock pin connected to pin 1. Then I am creating a I2C communication to connect with the servo drive. Then I am creating a servo reference by passing the I2C. Next, I am setting the servo position by passing index number and angle. For testing purpose, I am setting the angle to 180 degree. As you can see, now the servo position is changed to 180 degree. Now I am going to change the angle from 180 degree to 90 degree, cause that's the angle for right leg 1. Once the initial position has been set, we can start assemble the remaining parts. Before assemble, we have to fix the 3D printed servo horn to the servo motor. Make sure the servo horn is in straight line so that the robot will look good. Similarly, I have done the left leg by following the same steps. You can follow the same steps for hand assembly, only the bottom part will change. The hand bottom part we have to fix like this and then need to screw it. Once it is done, both right and left hands will look like this. Now we can start assemble the body part. This is base of the body. We have to connect two servo motors, and those servo motors will be connected to two legs. Now we can assemble the left and right part of the body. Then we have to assemble the servo motor for hands. Once all the body parts are fixed, now we can assemble the top body part. Now we can assemble the legs and hands to the body. Like we did for earlier, set the servo motor initial angle and fix all the parts. Make sure the servo arms are fixed straight so that the legs will look in a straight position. Otherwise, each leg will be in a different position. Likewise, do the same for hand assemble. As you can see, I have assembled all the legs and hands to the body. Now it's time to attach the head. Now take the SG90 micro servo and set the initial position as 90 degree and fix it on top of the body. Now we can assemble the front and back cover. Once you assembled everything, this is how the Pico hash will look like. Full circuit connections and coding, we'll see it in the next video. Until then, bye.